everyone, today I'm going to be sharing with you my eyebrow routine. This is what I personally like right now, so if you want to learn how to do eyebrows like me, then just keep on watching. I've gotten a lot of questions lately about my eyebrows. Everyone seems to really like them lately, so I'm going to share with you what I do. So for grooming and upkeep, I do them myself. I use these Tweezerman tweezers. I got them at Sephora. I love these tweezers to death. I've had them for over a year and they're the best tweezers in the entire world. So that's what I do for the grooming of my eyebrows. For the actual application of the color, I use the Nude Tude palette by The Balm, and in this palette I use this color down here called Sleek. It's like an off black brownish color. So along with that color Sleek, I use this brush, and this is by Sephora. This is the double-ended brush, and it is the eyeliner and smudge brush. I really love this brush because it's so dense, like it's really hard to bend these little hairs, and that's what I really like. I really like a stern, like sturdy brush to get the shape right. So all I do is just dip my brush into some of this Sleek color. It's like very dirty. You can see I do get a lot of use out of this color. And all I do is kind of tilt my head back, and then I find my natural line. It's very clean, as you can see, and I just follow it. Like that. I like a really arched eyebrow because that's naturally how my brow grows. So that is why I create such an intense arc. Then before I continue with that one, I move on to the other one to make sure that they're even. So they're both drawn on like that, and I make sure that they come down pretty even too. And I just tilt my head back and just look between until I see that they are pretty much the same. So as you can see, it really lifts my face when I even have just that line. Naturally, this eyebrow on my left side grows higher than this side because the sides of my faces are really different. Like if I turn this way and I turn this way, the curves of my face are very, very different. So with that being said, I sort of draw this one lower and then this one a little bit higher. So with more product on my brush, I go from up top of my eyebrow and I kind of drag my brush from up top and go like behind the hairs and then draw across. Then I angle it downward to connect with that part. And then with whatever is on my brush, I start filling it in from the arch and work my way inward. And then with the bottom line, I kind of shimmy it upward and blend it out. And then I turn my brush and sort of connect it all. And that's another reason why I really love this brush, is because it's the perfect height for doing this. And then I just bring this to more of a point, and there is one brow. And then I go to do the exact same thing on the other side. And the key is to making them even, so I just play around with them a lot until I see that they're even, and just blend it all together. And then I just take a step back and see if they're even, see if I like them, and I think they're pretty good. Now for me personally, I don't carve out my eyebrows just because I don't think I particularly need it on an every day-to-day basis. But if carving out your eyebrows with concealer is something that you're interested in doing, go for it. I will show you, just for the sake of showing you, I have a little bit of my Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer on the back of my hand there, and I have a Sephora concealer brush. So I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer and then run it along the bottom of my eyebrow. And you can see that that really cleans up the line. So before I blend that in, I'm going to do my other one. And there you go. So you can see any mistakes that you would have possibly made get erased with that concealer. And then all you have to do is just blend it down. You can also carve them from the top of your eyebrows, so just run the concealer brush along the top of your eyebrow, and then it really gives them shape. And again, from the top of the eyebrow. So the thing I really love about this double-ended brush that I use for my eyebrows is actually the smudge brush, because that is what I use to highlight my brows with. I usually highlight my brows with this color Sassy from this palette too. So I just take a little bit of that in there, and then I simply run that underneath my brow. And you can see this is quite a shimmery shade, but that's what I like. So that is how I do my brows. I just make sure that they are quite even. They do come in and follow the natural bridge of my nose. So the last thing I do with my brows is apply this Anastasia brow gel. This is the clear brow gel. It just looks like that. This is just a mini size of it. And I just apply this to my brows. My brow hair isn't too wild and crazy, but I find that this just helps tame any hairs that may go astray, and it also helps blend the color together. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how I do my eyebrows. And if you want, you can follow me on Bailey Beauty XO on Instagram, and I'll see you later. Bye!